Hello, friends. Good afternoon, all of you. And I think that what's wrong with, I don't know, very few, only 30 students joined today. So what test is going on? Any test? Or,
So,
yes, Shiva.
no, sir.
So why only 30, 35 students? Okay, let it be. We will just continue. So in today's session, we people will go with some another topic here, not just usual discussion. Or should we go for discussion? What do people will suggest? Okay, so no one is here to suggest me anything. All right, let it be. So I will just share some screen. So in today's session, we people will go for how to just correct yourself while writing. I know that there are so many students who have problems for spellings. What happens usually? We people are well in good, or we can read it, or there is no difficulty for we people. But what happens if you want to write? You know the word, you know the meaning also, but you are not able to write the spelling of that word. That becomes a difficulty for all of us. So the reason is that we are not habitual for writing also. And so therefore it is required that we should know how to mention or how to write something correctly. Usually the spelling of the words, how to write it correctly. And so therefore in today's session, we people will go for just correct the spelling of words. So I will share the screen immediately. All you people just try to see, check if my voice is clear to all of you, as well as you people are able to see the screen here. And if it is visible clearly, you just reply me yes or no.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, fine. So let's continue here. So just give me a few seconds to set the screen here. It's all right. So you might be wondered about this, that correct spelling of words, but here you people will get some of the tips that you people can use to remember or to use them correctly. And so therefore in today's session we are going to look some of the tips and ideas to use it for correctly. I hope that screen mine might not be visible. Second slide is not visible, am I right?
Yes, sir. Not visible.
Okay, so I will share it once again. So every day I have to do this. I have to share the screen twice. Let it be. Fine. So let's continue and try to pay attention here. Vocabulary is very important for anyone who, those who would like to just write or use language. Everywhere you'll come to know that vocabulary matters a lot. As you people can focus here or pay more attention to grammar, so equal importance you people have to give to vocabulary also. Why? Because I know grammar everything from parts of speech to I know everything. I know active voice, passive voice, I know all tenses. But if I have limited or short of vocabulary, in that case it becomes a difficulty for me. And so therefore I have to give equal importance. I have to improve my grammar as well as I need to increase my vocabulary also. Okay, so how to increase that vocabulary? Here also you people will get some of the tips and ideas. Okay, so when you wanted to say something, what helps you? Words convey our ideas, thoughts, opinions, emotions exactly and correctly if we use them correctly. Okay, so many of the times, how many of you people face this difficulty that you wanted to express your thoughts and ideas, actually wanted to say something, or exact words and exact phrases that you people are not getting? So problem is that I know it, I have knowledge also, I wanted to say in a particular way. In your mother tongue, it is clear to you, but when you wanted to express that thought into English, you're falling short of vocabulary. Your words are not up to date, or you're not getting right words, or you're not getting right phrases. And because of that, you cannot express. So this is again a major difficulty for many of the students who are beginners, okay? For whom? Those who are beginners, okay? And in, I think that in now or today, all we people are in beginners phase, and so therefore it is necessary that we should work on this factor, okay? And we'll learn how to use those words in sentences correctly, how to express our thoughts and ideas correctly, that we people will try to understand. So learning and using new words builds our vocabulary of a particular language. So for as far as English is concerned, every day you should work for something. I think that I have suggested for many of the students to join the Telegram channel where Active English, name of channel is Active English, okay? So you can also search and you can join it, okay? There you people will get everyday number of vocabulary, which is usually from newspapers, and some idioms, some phrases that you people can get on that channel every day. So you people can join that channel on Telegram, search Active English and join it for improving your vocabulary. So for English, apart from that, whether you join or don't join, but you search some new words every day. At least I have told you in my every lecture, for all classes I tell that minimum 5 words you should learn, you should find them, you should search their meaning, try to write their meaning, as well as you people have to use them in sentences and use English to English dictionary, okay? So which dictionary you people use, I don't know, but here I will recommend people have to use English to English dictionary. The meaning of English word should be given into English, and even if you are not able to understand English to English meaning, in that case you can search it for your mother tongue, okay? This way you can use dictionary, but don't use only English to Marathi dictionary. If you're using English to Marathi dictionary, don't use this because it will slow down your progress of learning English vocabulary, okay? So we must carefully study different features of words. So you know what are the features of words? Because some words can be used as noun, or there are some many words, not some, there are many words which we people can use them as noun, where we can use the same word as a verb, we can use them as adjective, we can use them as adverb also. So these are, there are certain words which are having certain features that we people need to understand. A person's vocabulary is not only the measure of his or her educational attainment, but also a key to success in career. So it is important, okay? So all you people just need to understand that you have to work on your vocabulary. It is very important. As you wanted to express your thoughts, as you wanted to tell something, as you want to write something, it is very important. If you are rich in vocabulary, it becomes easier for you, and your educational attainment as well as your success in your career, it will be based on your vocabulary. I hope that it is clear to everyone. Are you able to get me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So then let's go to the next slide here, and we'll try to continue with some of the other points here. In order to overcome difficulties in developing vocabulary, we need to learn the topics such as rules of spelling, words often confused, collocations and idioms, okay? So in the following lectures, maybe in this session we will cover this rules of spelling, okay? So next time we will come with words often confused. So what are these words? Sometimes two words like let's say, I will give you example here, principal and principal. So both sound same, okay? Both sound same, but they're not same exactly. So we'll explain me difference between principal and principal. What does it first mean?
School or college principal.
Yes, head of some institution, that is principal. And this one? That can be studied in science, right? You people might have studied Archimedes principle or some other principle, or we people talk, or you can say I'm a man of principle. When you say I'm a man of principle, it means that I follow some norms, I follow some rules, I follow some obligations. That is principle. Okay. So this principle and this principle, they are different. So there are some words which are confused words. There are so many words. So one session we people will do on words often confused also. And then here is another term, that is collocations also. So in one session we will try to cover collocations also. Might be again you people are having question, what are these collocations? If you are not clear with this, these are usually words usually used together. For example, have a bath, have a breakfast, something like this. So those words usually written together, they are called collocations. So we'll do one session on collocations. And idioms and phrases. This is again very important topic in English. If you want to improve your English oral communication, written communication, you people have to be familiar with idioms and phrases in English language. If you don't know some idioms and phrases in English language, you are going to have difficulties to understand people. If people, the speaker, he or she is going to use some idioms and phrases in their communication, it becomes difficult for us to understand their English. So we people have to be clear with these idioms and phrases. So we'll do one session on that also. Okay. So certainly there are differences in terms of spelling and pronunciation in the way English language is used. You know that there are a lot of variations. It is not a one or two words, but you'll come to know that spelling is totally different and pronunciation is totally different. For example, you can take the example of the word, I will write here. You people just try to tell me. What is this?
Bouquet queue.
Yes, bouquet and queue. If you look at these words, if I have not read this earlier, or if I have not heard it earlier, a normal English reader will read it like bouquet or bouquet. It is not bouquet or bouquet. You people have to say bouquet simply, and this is only queue. Okay, so so there is a lot of difference between the words and their spellings. Okay. And having extensive reading in a variety of topics are effective ways to build English vocabularies. How you can increase your vocabulary? By reading only dictionary? No. If you're reading dictionary continuously, it is not going to help you. What you have to increase? You have to increase your reading. What kind of reading is? It is extensive reading. What do you mean by extensive reading? You have to read for pleasure. For example, you have to read short stories, novels by Chetan Bhagat, novels by different authors, which are very simple to understand. So that reading you have to increase. And if you're increasing your reading, then there you are going to come a lot of words and vocabulary and phrases, which will help you to build your English vocabulary. So this way, you people have to work on your vocabulary, which is very important. Without vocabulary, your English is going to be weak. Though you know how to speak, but if you are not have if you do not have sufficient vocabulary, you are not able to express much. So there will be limitations. So therefore we all will work on that. So let's begin here. So first of all, we are going to see few rules for spellings, how to write correct spelling of the some of the words that you people can try to understand. So misspelling is the most frequently made error in writing. You know that in the beginning only I have told you that many of the times we do not have problem for speaking the word or for reading the word. But when we people have to write that particular word, for writing, we have to struggle with the correct spelling of words. And therefore, we make some of the spelling mistake. And that becomes a major issue for use of English. Okay. So to avoid the spelling mistakes, one needs to use a dictionary and spell checker. So these days, we are very lucky that fortunately we are able to use this technology. If you are writing something, there you are going to get help of online dictionaries and spell checker immediately. If you are typing something, or these days if you are composing an email, you'll come to know every mistake is underlined. And if you're typing something on computer, that there will be red underline your word, which means you have a spelling mistake, and immediately you will get a correct word there, or immediately there you get synonym of that word, and you can just continue writing. And if total new word is there, you can use that dictionary and you can check the meaning. So make use of all these technologies in your maybe life, professional life, and in personal life, so that your English sounds effective and natural. One can improve the spellings with little effort. So here you are going to take a little efforts to increase your spellings. It should not be like that you are well in oral communication, but while writing you make lots of mistakes. And if there are lots of mistakes in your writing, people will take it seriously, other people. Okay, so you can't present yourself with your bad English or having a lot of mistakes in your spellings. Almost 90% of the English words can be spelled correctly. So 90% they're normal, that easily you can read them, understand them, and you can write them right. Only 10% can be having, like I just mentioned, like bouquet, or I mentioned like this Q, or maybe there are other kernel, spelling of kernel again, you are having difficulty there. That will come under into that 10%. If a student knows basic patterns, principles, and rules of spellings, then knowing spelling rules and exception to these will surely help us to understand why spelling is the way it is. Okay, so therefore, what is required? You are reading in English language. You are need to understand basic patterns in English writing. There are some principles and rules about English spellings that we people need to understand. I think that since our first standard, fifth standard, we people have been have been using English. So right now, so far, we may come across with some of the patterns and some of the rules of English writings. But let's say there are few more, or let's revise them, those rules which we people are going to see here. Okay, first of all, here you people are going to see rule number 1 is here. This rule says consonant C says k, but it always softens to s when it is followed by E, I, or Y. So what is this? This is letter C. Okay, letter C. But this is consonant, okay? And it sounds what? It sounds k. Okay, remember this is sound k. It is not K, okay? That is not a letter which is written in slanting lines, slash lines, that is sound. Okay, so that is sound k. But what happens? Sometimes it sounds what? It sounds so also. So when does it sound so? When it is followed by E, I, or Y. So let's see some of the examples that you people can see here. Practice. So what do people see here? That is C, but after C, what is there? There is E. So how do we going to call it? Practic or practice? It is so. So it becomes so. Next is intimacy. Here after C there is Y. So C sounds so. Cylinder. Here you will come to know after C there is Y. So sound is so. City, sound is so. Okay. But whereas in other words like cake, cream, attack, and logic, it is pronounced as k. Same letter. Which letter? It is C. It sounds k also. It sounds so also. So when does it sound so? If after C there is E, I, or Y, in that case you are going to pronounce it so. Practice, intimacy, cylinder, city, civil. And in other cases you are going to pronounce it as a k in the examples which are mentioned here, like cake. So after C, what is it? It is A. Okay. So it is cake. It is not sake. It is cream. It is not shrimp. It is attack. It is not a task. And it is logic. It is not logis. So this difference you people just to try to understand. Is it clear? Any question about rule number 1? You just reply me with yes or no so that we can go ahead. Do you understand what is rule number 1 about letter C, and when does it sound so and when does it sound go?
Yes, sir.
All right, then let's see. Rule number 2 is here. Now this rule number 2 is about consonant G. So consonant G may sometimes be pronounced as sound of consonant J. That is J. Okay, what is it? That is J. Okay, when it is followed by E, I, or Y. Again here also after G, if there is E, if there is I, if there is Y, how you are going to pronounce it? You are going to pronounce it as J. Okay, let's see examples here. It is gauge. Okay, so here it is G and here it is J. In this example only people can understand. In first case that sounds what? It is G here and here it is J. Okay, what made it? What made it J here? After G, what is here? E. After G, what is here? E, and that's yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So therefore, it is gauge. Okay. Next is lodge. So when you talk here lodge, here letter is G, but it does not sound go. It is a J. Why? There is E at the end. Here it is ginger. How do you pronounce it? It is ginger. So again, you people can understand. After G, there is I. After G, there is E. So it is ginger. Nobody should call it ginger, okay, or ginger or ginger. No, it's ginger. Both should be ginger. It's ginger. Okay. Next is gymnastic. Here also try to understand. After G, you people find it, that is Y. Okay. So therefore, it is going to be again gymnastic. Next is geographic. Try to understand. Here it is J, here it is G. Why it is J? After G, here is E. After G, here is R. So therefore, it sounds G, whereas it sounds J. Okay, try to understand. Geographic. Next is biology. After G, Y. So here it is J. Gesture. See, many people, you know, that they call it a gesture, but it is not gesture. You have to pronounce it as gesture. So sound is J. Logic. Here also it is J. So are you clear about second rule? Any doubt, query?
No doubt, sir.
Fine, thank you. So let's go to the next rule. Now, rule number 3, it says English words do not end in the letter I, U, V, or J. You can try it, search. I will give you people 1 minute and try to tell me if you find any word which is ending in I, U, V, or J. You can take help of Google. Have you found any?
You.
Which one? Okay, fine. So if you found, you can tell me later, we can discuss it later on. Okay, so usually it is said, it is a rule, in fact, English words do not end in letter I, U, V, or J. So if you find any, you just tell it me later on. All right, next we will go here with rule number 4, and this rule is about final E rule. There are many words which are ending with E in English. So let's try to understand this rule with 4A. Okay, so words ending in silent E, which is silent E, drop the E before a suffix beginning with a vowel. Okay, so what happens if any word which is ending with what? Ending with E, and if there is any suffix to that word, and if that suffix is vowel sound, in that case, what happens? That E is dropped. E is removed. Okay, so let's see example so that you can understand. Here is mu, word is ending with E. Okay, and it is taking suffix what? Suffix is here ing. So ing suffix, it is beginning with I. So I is vowel. So what happened when it is becoming moving? E is removed and moving. That became the correct one. Next is change. So in case of change, same thing. It is ending with E and suffix is ing. So what happens here? E is removed, E is dropped, and after G, ing is added. So change, changing. Okay. Then next we will go with rule number 4, that is 4B here. Final E remains before a suffix beginning with a consonant sound. In previous slide, we people talked about if it is vowel sound, in that case it is dropped, okay, it is removed. But if it is consonant suffix, in that case it will be remained as it is. Let's see examples. It is engage, okay, so it is engage. And now what is suffix here? It is meant. So what is m? M is vowel or consonant?
Consonant.
It is consonant, okay. So therefore we have not dropped the e here. E is as it is here. Engagement, you will find e is as it is not dropped. Next is careful. We'll come to know f is consonant, so therefore here also careful, e is not dropped, it is as it is, so therefore it is careful, okay. But here there is exception to this rule that you people can try to see. Which are the exceptions? Here it is true, it is ending with e and suffix is l, but still e is dropped here. It is truly, it is not truely, but it is truly just. Next is due, it is duly. Again suffix is l, which is consonant, but even then e is dropped here. Next is argue, argument, e is dropped here, though suffix is consonant m, even then also. Whole, it becomes wholly, but again here you will come to know e is dropped, it is wholy and not wholely, it is not like that. Nine, it is ninth, that e is dropped, even though t is a consonant. It's awful, e is dropped here. So these are a few exceptions to this rule that you people can take note of it. Okay, I hope that you people will try to understand, and maybe I will share this presentation if you require, but don't just be passive listeners here, okay? Because I feel that only I'm communicating, talking here, and sometimes I need your response also. So if people just try to sometimes ask some questions or reply yes or no, okay? Fine. Again, next slide, rule number 4 is there, which is final E rules, but now this time it is for C. All right. The final E remains if the word ends in C or GE. What is the case? Final E remains if the word ends with C or G to keep a soft sound with able or OUS. If there is able suffix, if there is OUS suffix, so that E will be as it is. See example, courage, okay, courage. So it is ending with E and suffix is OUS. So courageous, it became courageous. In that case, E remained as it is. It is not dropped, okay. Next is outrage, outrageous. Why it is? To keep the sound of S or to keep the sound of J, it is remained as it is, okay. Outrageous, E remains as it is. Next is notice, noticeable, noticeable. Here also you'll come to know it is A, it is EABLE, EABLE, E remains as it is. Next is manage, it's manageable. Here also you'll come to know the spelling is MANAGEABLE, E remains as it is not dropped. Clear? Is it clear? Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Okay, my voice is audible, then it might be clear to you. All right. Next, we are going to move towards the next rule. That is rule number 5 is here. See, now it says one syllable words ending in single vowel. Now might be syllable, might be new for you. So what is syllable in English words? You know that how many vowel sounds are there in a word. Based on that, you just try to get the syllables. If one syllable means there is one vowel sound. If two syllable means there are two vowel sounds. Okay, this way you try to understand syllable. It is syllable. Okay, so one syllable words ending in single vowel. It is mentioned already here. One syllable means how many vowels? Only one vowel. And single consonant. Okay, there is a one vowel sound, one consonant sound. Double the consonant before a suffix beginning with a vowel. What happens? That whatever the consonant is there at the end, that consonant is doubled. It becomes two when some suffix which is beginning with vowel is added to that particular word. If not understood, once again we'll try to read it and understand. The word is one syllable word. So what is one syllable word? There is one single vowel and one single consonant. Okay. And if there is any suffix to that word, that suffix is beginning with what? Beginning with vowel sound. In that case, what happens? The consonant later gets doubled. For example, here you can see big. This is one syllable word. Why it is one syllable? There is one vowel sound. Which is vowel sound? That is a, big. Okay, so that is one vowel and there is one consonant. Okay, that is one vowel and one consonant. Now there is some suffix. What is suffix here? Ed is suffix. Okay, so it is vowel. E is vowel sound. So in that case, which letter gets doubled? G letters gets doubled. So bake becomes baked. Similar case is here with hot. It becomes hottest. Suffix is est. That is vowel sound. So therefore it is hottest. Which letter gets doubled? T gets doubled. Run, running. Same. N gets doubled here. Suffix is ing. Sad, saddest. Here will come to double D because est is suffix. Here are some exceptions to this rule also, which says wish, wished. Here you'll come to know that is ed suffix, which is beginning vowel, but it is not double h or double s here, but it is only wish ed. Fear, it is only fearing, not double r is used here. So you people try to get note of these exceptions also. I will go to the next slide. Here we have rule number 6 now. Okay. Naneshwar. Yes.
Sir, repeat again, please.
I'm not audible. Please a little bit louder.
Repeat again, please.
Okay. Yes. I will go to the back slide. And here we'll just try to understand once again this rule number 5. Okay. So first of all, syllable is not known to you. So I will explain what a syllable means. Syllable means nothing but how many vowel sounds are there in a particular word. Based on that vowel sound, you can count one syllable, two syllable, three syllable. If one vowel means one syllable, if two vowels means two vowels, two syllable word. Okay. And this rule says if any word which is ending in single vowel and single consonant. So here you can see the word big, it is ending with E and G. So here it is one vowel sound E, one consonant sound G. Okay. This time the consonant letter gets doubled, which is consonant letter G. When if the suffix is vowel sound, which is suffix here? Ed is suffix. Okay. So E is vowel here. E is vowel sound and so G gets doubled. G gets doubled. It becomes baked. B-E double G-E-D. Same case with hottest. Hot. One syllable word. That is vowel. That is consonant. Okay. And here you'll come to know that T gets doubled because suffix is est. In est you'll come to know E is vowel sound. Okay. So therefore it becomes double T. Hottest. Then here is run, running. Same case, you'll come to know here is one vowel, one consonant. And it is ending with ing. So ing, I is vowel sound. So double N, RU double N-I-N-G. Sad, saddest. Again, same case you can try to understand. est is suffix, E is vowel, so double D. But in these examples, in case of wish, you will not find that letter is doubled here. You will not find R is doubled here because these are exceptions to this rule. So it is WISHED, FEAR, only ing, not double R ing. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then we'll talk here about rule number 6. What does it say? In case of a disyllabic or trisyllabic. So what is a di means two. If a word which is having two vowel sounds, tri means three vowel sounds. Disyllabic or trisyllabic words ending with single vowel and single consonant. So that word ending with what? Ending with single vowel and single consonant. The final consonant is doubled if the last syllable is stressed. What does it mean? Final consonant. Which is final consonant? Which is coming at the end. It gets what? It gets doubled. When? If the last syllable is stressed. So what is stress? We are giving a kind of emphasis on a particular later. So that is stress here. Okay. How? See example. Here the word is begin. Word is begin. Okay. So at the end you'll come to know one vowel I, one consonant N. Okay. And here now it gets doubled. It is beginning. So it gets doubled. Why? Because here it is stress. What is it? Here it is stress on the word na. There is stress. We call it beginning. So na is stressed. So therefore double N. Many students, you know, they use double G here, but it is not double G. It is double N. Okay. Beginning. So this word you'll come to know that it is disyllabic. This word is disyllabic. So you don't go for disyllabic or trisyllabic, but just try to understand it is ending with one vowel sound and one consonant sound, and this consonant N is stressed here. A kind of emphasize, a kind of focus, a kind of energy is required to pronounce beginning. So no is stressed here. So therefore it is double N. Similar is beginner. Begin, beginner. So no is stressed here. So here double N and not double G. Okay. Refer, referring. Many students use double F, which is wrong, but it is not double F. It is double R. It is referring. R is stressed here. Which is stressed here? R is stressed here. So here it is double R. Then referred again. Referred. Next is occur. You know, already double C is here, so same double C remains here, but double R, it's occurrence. Occurrence. So what is stressed here? R is stressed here also. So double R, occurrence. Next is occurred. You'll come to know again. Occurred, R is stressed here. Occurring, R is stressed here. So you people will come to know when there is stress, that time you are doubling the consonant sound which is at the end. Okay. The consonant is not doubled if the last syllable is not stressed. Okay. Not stressed. For example, you can see a buffering. So here R is not stressed. So it is not double R. It is only ing, buffering. Okay. Here it is not R which is stressed. This R is not stressed here. So spelling is only buffering. Single R is here, not double R. Suffer, suffering. Here it is not suffering. We don't call ring, but here it is not stressed. So single R. Offer, offering. Here R is not stressed. Okay. Here are some exceptions that worshipped. You'll come to know that here ship is not stressed even though it is double P. Worship, worshipped. Kidnap, kidnapper. Here P is not stressed, but again it is double. Handicap, handicapped. Here also P is not stressed, but still it is doubled. I think that it might be a heavy dose for you, whether you are able to understand or not. I'm not sure. If there are queries, you try to ask. Any questions about this?
No.
Okay, let's go to the next rule. That is rule number 7 here. That says if consonant L falls at the end of a word, what is this? Consonant L or L we can call it, falls at the end of a word, which means which comes at the end of any word. It is doubled even though last syllable is not stressed. If any word which is ending with L, it is doubled. Consonant is doubled if it is not stressed. So you'll come to know that here double L is required. Okay, here it is single, it is not mentioned here. Just check the spelling of coral. Is it single L or double L? And reply me immediately. You check into a dictionary and reply whether it should be single L or double L. Coral, it's coral, coral, coralline. Okay. You just reply me immediately whether it is single L or double L in coral.
Yeah.
Dipti, it was not audible to me. Whether it is single L or double L here in coral.
Single.
It's single L. Okay. It is double even though last syllable is not stressed. Okay, if it is single, then it is correct. Might be this can be exception that we people can take here, but here it is double L ing corally. Distilled, distilled, distiller. Okay, here you'll get here it double L. Okay, and remember that is not stressed. Okay, what is it said? It is not stressed. It is not stressed. Okay, it is corralled, corralling. It is not ling. There is no stress here. Okay. Then let's go to the next rule. Number 8 is here. That says if a word ends in double L, if a word ends in double L, the second L is dropped when suffix is FUL. This is very simple. If any word which is ending with double L and suffix is FUL, in that case, what happens? Last or second L is dropped. See example here. Here it is skill. It is double L. Okay. But when it becomes skillful, that time it is only single L. Many students are again getting confused here. While mentioning spelling of skillful, they mention it double L FUL. That is wrong. Okay. It should be only SKIL FUL, not double L FUL. Same here, will, willful. If the suffix is FUL, one L will be dropped. It will be removed. This is very simple. Then we will go to the next rule, which is rule number 9 here. And that says, words ending in double E do not drop an E before a suffix. Okay, what happens if a word which is ending with what? Ending with double E. And if there is any suffix, so one E is not dropped here, or double E remains as it is. See example, here it is see. If you want to use it seeing, in that case, it becomes seeing. Okay, it becomes seeing. So both E are as it is. It is not dropped. Yes, double E ing. Agree, it's agreement. It is as it is. All right. Then next we people have rule number 10. This says words ending with IE, change the IE to Y. What happens? Any word, if it is word is ending with IE, that IE will be converted into Y. I will change into Y. When? If the ing is added. If the suffix is ing, in that case, IE will be removed and Y will be added. How? See example here. It is a die. Okay. It is a die. If it is dying, we added ing. So IE changed it into what? IE changed it into Y. Okay. It is tie. If it is tying, same. IE removed and Y is added. It is tying. Lie, it is lying. This is also simple. Then here we people have rule number 11. Okay. When you people are ending any word which is ending with Y, all right, here we people have 11a. That says if a word ends in a consonant Y, the Y changes to I. What happens with it? I changes to Y unless the suffix begins with I. Okay. unless the suffix begins with I. So in that case, you people need to understand that if any word which is ending with Y, and if there is a suffix to that, in that case it will be into I. See example here, we people can
CRY.
cry. Okay, you can take cry here. So here you'll come to know that is cry, and if you can make it ing, it will be as it is. Okay, it will be as it is. Remember here in this crying. If you can take another example here, story. If you take here story and you want to make it plural here, it becomes stories. Okay, it becomes stories. So you'll come to know here that suffix begins with I, so it remains Y as it is. If it is again I, you'll come to know that Y changed and IES is added here. So let's be clear more about this. Can be exception here. Cry can be exception here, Avishkar.
Yes, sir. Again, try.
Similar, try. Cry and try same.
Yes, sir.
Needs more example. We will find more example for this. Okay, so here it is cry, but it begins with ing, but it will not change. It remains as it is, cry. It is not cring. Okay, but in case of stories, you'll come to know y is removed and it is ies. Yes, here the examples are here. So see, beauty is here. So it's beautiful. When it is beautiful, what happened here? Y is removed here and ful is added. Here suffix is not beginning with I. Okay, suffix is not beginning with I. Same case, beautify, beautician, same case. Happy, happiness, Y is removed, I. Here I again. Happily, happier, happiest. Angry, you'll come to know here angry. So Y is removed, ILY, IEST, and angrier, IER. Y is removed here. Pretty, prettier, prettiest, Y is removed. Ready, readily, readiness. Then dry, dried, but drying. Okay, see here, see here. Here it is dried, but drying. Okay, so if you are saying drying like crying, it remains as it is. Okay, it's a defy, defies, defied, but defying. Okay, apply, applies, applied, but applying. Company, companies, difficulty, difficulties. Okay, so these are the few examples to this previous category. Which one? If a word ends into consonant Y, the Y changes to I unless suffix begins with I. Okay. Then here we people will talk about 11B. Okay, 11B. Why following a vowel does not change? If after Y there is a vowel sound, then it does not change. I think that Avishkar, your example will come here, can come here also. Because cry, after cry there is vowel ing. Okay, so therefore it does not change. Like here it's pray, prayed. Okay, here E is here. All right, it is prayed. Play, player, played, playing. Key, keys. Trolley, trolleys. but exceptions are here. That says pay, paying. Here it is paying, but it is paid. Say, saying, but it is said. Lay, laying, but it is laid. Day, it is daily. Gay, it is gaily. Okay. So I think that rule number 12 and some exercises there based on correct spelling of words that we people can cover in next session. So we are going to close this session here. If you have any questions or any other maybe examples that you can find, you can bring it for the next session. We people will do for it. And as I told in the beginning, after this session, we will go for some collocations, some I think that prefix suffix we will do few examples in prefix suffix, and then we people will go for idioms and phrases also that we wanted to cover in next sessions. But meanwhile, we will focus more on oral communication. If oral communication is there, we'll give preference to oral communication. And if no one is there, because in the beginning, only 35 or 6 students were joined. Right now, there are 110, but earlier it was like this. So I decided to go for this. Let it be. Let me take attendance. So from division A, roll number 1 and 2 are absent. Then 4 absent. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 absent. Then 13, 14 and 15 absent. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 absent. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 absent. 31, 32 absent. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Roll number 40, Yuvraj Chormale, you're not joining the session on time. Last 10 to 15 minutes you are joining. So I have been observing this since first year, Yuvraj Chormale, okay? So don't do this. You want to join it early in the beginning. 41 absent. 42, 43 absent. 44, 45, 46 absent. 47, 48, 49 absent. 50, 51. Then 52, 53, 54, 55, 56 absent. 57, 58, 59 absent. 60, 61, 62, 63 absent. 64 is there. 65, 66 absent. Many students are absent from the Division A. 68, 69, 70 absent. 71, 72, 73, 74 absent, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay. So from division A, absent numbers are like 1, 2, 4, 11, 12, 14, 15, 21, 30, 32, 41, 43, 45, 46, 49, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 59, 62, 63, 65, 66, 70, and 74. If anybody present, just let me know. Let's go to division B now. 1, 2, 3, 4 absent. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 absent. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 absent. 25, 26 absent. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 absent. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 absent. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 absent, 45, 46, from 46 now, 47, 48, 49, 50 absent, 51, 52 absent, 53, 54 absent, 55 absent, 56, 57, 58, 59 absent, 60, 61 absent, 62, 63, 64, 65 absent, 66, 67, 68, 69 absent, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 absent, 77 and 78. So from division B, absent roll numbers are roll number 4, 14, 15, 24, 26, 31, 37, 44, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 54, 55, 58, 59, 61, 65, 68, 69, and 76. Again, I think that roll number B6, Vrishali Gurav, you are also not joining the session on time. Last 10 to 15 minutes, usually you join. And I know that is for just attendance, okay? So take note of this, Vrishali and Yuvraj, both of you. All right, I think that we will close this session here. Should I end this meeting for all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So thank you for joining today, and do join for the next session also. I will end this meeting for all, but ensure that you are working on your oral communication